She has been meeting up with Chelsea Green or those in her secret purvis for some time now. In fact, this is Michin's first non-Rumble match on SmackDown against somebody other than that group. And is Charlotte Flair able to kick out?
You're simply not supposed to beat Charlotte Flair at the best of times, especially in WrestleMania season.
Got to go back to December 13th, the first time she has faced anybody other than those we mentioned associated with Chelsea Green. And now she's putting forth a good showing against Charlotte Flair, who's looking to break free, and she does so with that big elbow. And now the signature chops.
This is just Charlotte Flair showing those extra gears that she... Oh, wait a second.
How about this from Michin?
Well, Charlotte has simply been too dismissive, too disrespectful against such a talented and tough competitor as Michin.
Comes barreling in.
Cannonball in the corner, and here we go, Joe.
Eat the feet.
Denied.
No, denied again by Charlotte. Michin looking for another opportunity to deliver it.
Connected.
Could she pull it off? Just a toe on that rope to the disbelief of Michin.
Well, Michin knows how close she just came to pulling out an absolute miracle, but those unmatched instincts of Charlotte Flair come to the fore once again.
All that experience, Wade, it pays off, doesn't it?
The reason this woman has won so many world championships and moving out the way at the critical moment. Perhaps now a broken toe for Michin.
I mean, did you hear that thud against the steel? And now she goes and works on the lower leg.
Well, it was either the steel or the jaw of Charlotte Flair that was getting that boot.
Oh, and she's really driving in, just slamming that knee. Oh, and she's going for it, locking it in. And now, arcing, figure eight leg lock is in. And this is over.
Here is your winner by submission, Charlotte